Fyodor, what would you say investors are looking for in an opportunity today?
Investors, in terms of what they're looking for, I think is good value. What we've been seeing over the past 2 years is it's very difficult to find value in London, in prime central London, as valuations go, through the roof. I think over the past 6 months, investors are becoming more and more savvy and trying to look outside of prime central London in more peripheral areas in order to spot a deal. And I think that ultimately that's what it boils down to: is an investment a good deal or not? And that's what investors are looking for, in my opinion.
It seems like an obvious question, really, but how important is trust and transparency in this industry?
I think that doesn't only sort of affect the real estate industry, it affects any industry, any business. I think it is exceptionally important for someone to feel that they're getting a fair deal and nothing untoward is going on. So I think it's absolutely pivotal that you're able to trust the people that you're doing business with.
Yeah, and the property industry, it's all above board and everything is compared to other industries in this country?
I think it's difficult to say that everything is above board, but I think yes, we're not as regulated as the sort of financial industry, for example. But look at what happened in 2008. The regulation didn't help there. So no, I think we're if you're doing business with the right people, you should be in a good place.
So talk me through this development we're at the moment.
So we're sitting on the roof of a development that we've christened the Penthouse Edition. 12 months ago, we bought the airspace above an existing residential building and created 2 lateral penthouses with heaps of outdoor entertaining space, which will be launched onto the market in September.
Well, there's obviously a space issue in London. Can you see these kind of developments actually becoming more and more popular as we go forward?
I think that's a question for planning officers. So, given you need to obtain consent in order to build above existing buildings. So, yes, I think it may be a solution towards the housing crisis. I don't think it will solve it, but it's a way forward.
So what are your feelings towards the sort of open equity platform that the likes of Congress offer? How does that help investment, do you think?
From a developer's perspective, it helps hugely, because obviously your equity goes a lot further working with a partner like Congress. You're able to do more exciting deals and more of them. So on that basis, I think it's a great platform. Great to work with a team like Congress. So I don't have a bad word to say about them. And
the advantages of low entry to investors. What's the
Again, I think in today's market with such volatile, in such volatile times, I think it's great to diversify your portfolio from an investor's perspective. Move away from just having your money in stocks. Move away from having your money just in fixed income products. It's a great alternative to the stock market to have some exposure to the real estate market. So I think it's great.
And even considering the Brexit vote, you think property is a sound investment still?
I do. I absolutely do. Property in London, I mean, we live in a global city. There's a fundamental shortage of housing. I think that potentially we will see some, as we have been seeing, some cool off in prime central London, but I'm very bullish on peripheral areas of London going forward. Yeah, absolutely.
So finally, what sort of trends are you seeing in the development industry?
What sort of trends?
Yeah.
In my view, there's been a lot of cookie cutter developments coming to the market, and I think these are the ones that will struggle to sell in these uncertain times. So what we try to do is create a product which is somewhat special, unique, and I think that is definitely a way to overcome these difficult times.
This is what people are looking for, more unique properties.
Absolutely. I think that's that's what what will drive the market. You cannot just believe that, you know, from a developer's perspective, that just because you have comparables to support a certain exit value that you'll be able to sell at that price point, because you know, there is a lot of choice, and investors are becoming, and buyers are becoming more and more savvy.
Fyodor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.